What's up, comic book fans? Peacemaker is the fans finished, so I thought I would go through my top 9 favorite James Gunn projects. Now I was going to go from number 9 all the way to number 1. Now, just to say, all these lists will be all the stuff I've watched by James Gunn. So some of the films, other films he's watched will not be on. Peacemaker will not be on here. This should be my ranking. Now, before I want to say this, I want to say this is my opinion, and just tell me in the comments below what your thoughts and ranking of all these James Gunn projects. We'll be discussing any of you guys in the comments. But and as well, if you have not seen my review of the Peacemaker finale, I will put it in the description below. And of course, if you have not watched the review, it is also on my channel. I made the video yesterday, so please go watch that if you want to know something about my thoughts on the finale. But without further ado, let's get right into the ranking of my top 9 James Gunn projects. At number 9, I have Iron Groot. Now, this is a good series to watch as a Guardians of the Galaxy fan. Groot is one of my favourite characters. I've actually got a Funko Pop of him right here and a plushie. But I'll say this is kind of like one of the weakest ones of the Guardians of the trilogy. I don't say it's bad. I just think it's like a kind of because also they're a bunch of shorts. But I just think it's kind of like a thing just to watch in the background and watch like the Groot going on his little Avengers. It's cute, it's fun, and it's just it was good to watch. But at number 8, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Holiday Special. As a person, as a lover of Christmas and a massive Guardians of the Galaxy fan, I love this Christmas special. I love seeing Nowhere all decorated, a Christmas special all decorated, and I love the story of Mantis and Drax trying to cheer up Quill after the loss of Gamora. But there was some very good stuff in this. Like, I love the soundtrack James Gunn does for his projects, especially with this movie, because my favorite song in this film is obviously I Don't Know What Christmas Is, or Here It Is Christmas Time. And I love seeing Kevin Bacon in this. He was a very funny highlight of the movie, because obviously in this movie Drax and Mantis do kidnap him, and so it made it very funny. But the film is very heartwarming, and yes, it's a very short movie, but any time it's Christmas time, I would watch it all the time, all the year around, every Christmas. It is a perfect thing to watch around the Christmas time as a Marvel fan, so that's why it's at number 8. At number 7, I have Creature Commando. Now, when this came out, I knew nothing about the characters, I knew nothing about the comic, but I actually did follow and enjoy the show. I wouldn't say it's my favourite show. I do love every episode. They do give the characters either a backstory and basically tell you what they're like. I think G.I. Robot is my favourite because every time he was on screen, I was blowing laughing. He was just one of my favourite characters. And I do love the team, and I'm so excited to see them in live action. I think the story was some of the story was a bit weird. I didn't really like the villain in this, because if you've seen the show, you know what the plot twist of the villain is. But I just thought it was like a good project so far for James Gunn's DCU. So I'm wondering where they're going to appear in the DC live action DCU. But I just thought it was a good time, and I cannot wait to see if they do season 2. So that's why it's at number 7. At number 6, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. Now, this is the film I do watch a lot, but I will say there is some issues with this film. Like, for example, they kind of killed off Ego very quickly. Some of the plots in this film is a bit messy, but of course, as this is a Guardians of the Galaxy film, so I did love the soundtrack. James Gunn always knows how to do a good soundtrack in his movies. The cast was amazing. Kurt Russell as Ego, he was terrifying. He really made you hate it, loved him, then hate him. The battle scenes in this film were so amazing. Yondu's death hit me really hard, because I loved Yondu. I hope I'm sad he died. But I just thought it was a good, and seeing a first look at Nebula, she was amazing in it. Well, of course, I just loved seeing what the galaxy looks like in the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. So that's why it's at number 6. At number 5, I have Peacemaker. Now, with the finale, the season 2 almost finished. I thought season 1 was good, but some of the episodes were a bit messy and some of the jokes didn't land. But I did kind of love the finale. But it was season 2. I thought the same. I thought some of the episodes were kind of good. I thought the season was good, but some of the episodes did fall a bit flat, and that finale was a bit underwhelming. But I know apparently that's going to sell for Superman of Tomorrow. But I just thought Peacemaker the whole like season 1 and 2. I thought it was a good season. I loved both the intros. I just think it's not really a show I would rewatch. But I do love John Cena as a Peacemaker, and some of the cameos in the film are not in the series are fabulous. So that's why he's at number 5. At number 4, I have The Suicide Squad. Now, this is the one James Gunn directed. I saw this in cinemas, and Gunn knows how to do a violent film, because obviously this film is rated R. I love the cast of characters. I think Peacemaker and Bloodsport are my favourite characters in the film. Having Polka Dot Man have this funny joke of him seeing his mum. Harley Quinn playing Margot Robbie was so amazing. King Shark, played by Sylvester Stallone, was so funny. I am so glad we get to see him more. And the gore is just violent and messy, but obviously this is a Suicide Squad film. It's not going to be really nice, really disgusting, really kid-friendly. And I did love Starro being the main villain. I hope we see more of him. See more of this these kind of creatures. So I'm wondering, is he going to come back in the DCU? Because to be honest, I completely forgot how the first film ended. But I did love the soundtrack by the song Rain, My Grandson, and Oh No, My Grandson as well. And I just thought it was a really good movie. I think it's better than the 2016 one, that absolute garbage film. But that's why it's at number 4. At number 3, I have Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1. This was the first film that got me introduced to the Guardians and James Gunn. This is an amazing film, because obviously no one knew who the Guardians of the Galaxy were until the film came out. But I thought the soundtrack was amazing. I loved the story of them coming together to stop the villain. Ronan was a bit messy. I love the cameo of Thanos, and I love seeing just what this world looks like outside the MCU New York thing. And of course, James Gunn knows how to do a good soundtrack. So I love this film. I would, anytime I get bored, I just put it on and have a good time. That's how I done number 3. At number 2, I had to put Superman. This is the first Superman film I saw in cinemas, and in my opinion, I think David Collins is way better than Henry Cavill. I just love seeing a more faithful Superman, because obviously Zack Snyder kind of ruined Superman for people because of the darkness. But I love the message of the story, like because I was honest, I forgot the story. But this whole film was just beautiful. I love the look of Metropolis and some of the characters in the film. Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor has been my favorite. He is so mean, but he is so good at acting. I love the Justice Gang in this. They made me laugh, especially Guy Gardner. And just seeing some of the stuff that happens in this film, it was just a phenomenal film, and I cannot wait for the sequel in 2027. So that's why it's at number 2. But of course, I had to put Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 at number 1. This is the film I watched constantly. It was the first film that actually made me full on cry for a whole week. This film is just beautiful and good, and the best film to wrap up the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. Of course, seeing Rocket Raccoon's backstory was so hot. It was so emotional. High Evolutionary was the worst villain. I really hated that character. And of course, I just love seeing a good ending to the Guardians of the Galaxy trilogy. And of course, like I keep saying, James Gunn knows how to do a good ending to the trilogy. I don't wonder if we're going to see more of the Guardians of the Galaxy than like the new team. Probably not, but I know Star-Lord is returning. But I just thought it was a really, really good film. So that's why it's at number 1. But that was all my ranking of all the James Gunn movies. If you want to tell me your ranking in the comments below and give me your thoughts on my ranking, I will be responding. But of course, if you want to see more videos like me, like this, please try and like and subscribe and follow me on the social media down below. And of course, please make sure to, if you have time, go watch the review for Peacemaker. And of course, I'll see you guys in the next comment video. See you comment more fans later.